I think the guy who works on this production line ought to know by now that if you put screws over there, it's going to go through the sheeting all the time. You think they know, don't you? Yeah, we had to make the dreaded call.
Welcome back to our Pit Stop series, where we save one RVer at a time. Today's video features 2 inspections that saved our customers a ton of money and heartache. The first RV inspection we are featuring was a badly maintained RV that truly could have been a great RV if the previous owners cared about their own investment. Maintenance is key to saving your RV in the event you ever decide to sell it. An RV inspection is key and crucial to saving your hard-earned cash when you are trying to buy an RV. Let us know in the comments if you feel having an RV inspection saved this customer. Pop some popcorn, because here we go.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Zephyr Hills, Florida, about to inspect this Forest River Sabre Cobalt 30 RLT. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find, and neither do you. And our customers are crossing their fingers that they're going to move into this in a couple of weeks. We'll keep you posted and tell you at lunch and the end of the day.
All right, first glimpse. Ouch. Listen, I am not talking about any special manufacturer. You should know better. You're coming in to watch this and you see a lot of different things that is jumping in your face. I'm sorry. Fast forward. Try to think, why would somebody do things like this? So we just drove in and I'm thinking, oh, moly, I told Laurel, this is maintenance. Something happened with this. So it has nothing to do with the manufacturer. Even if you're going to say it's a Forest River product, there's a lot of different one out there, a lot of different brand and models, and this is maintenance. Whatever happened, I don't know. But I think that'd be my gut feeling about this unit, is that whoever had it probably had to go bankrupt and ripped off the TV in there and then didn't maintain the thing perfectly. Let's walk around. There's people around there, so just ignore them. Don't say nothing. Let's just go around there, but I'll show you the 2 other side on the other side. This should give you an idea right there. We've had that before, and I know a lot of you are going and thinking, moly, that's kind of obvious. What is this, people? Why do I call this one? This is the floor trim. So let's go on the floor trim. So now somebody had to put putty there because it moved out about a 1/4 of an inch out. And this, the roll is going through the floor. So the floor, basically, for people who always wonder how this should read, it shouldn't read 0. When you're up to 40, 50, you're around there, yeah, you have an issue. Just the look of it, you know this trim went out. That's a big no-no for me. And you can see the roll is wanted to, oh, I just have to touch it. I don't know, can you see this visually?
Yes.
This floor is gone. So I'll put the tester on there. I don't know how much I have. What is it?
55, 56.
This is gone. So that's for the first slide out. So you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna ask them a couple of $100,000 less so they pay you to do the job. So that's the first one. Then the second one is the same thing. I mean, everything is open, everything is destroyed. You know those seal. I've told you this before. Watch your seal. Same thing with this. I don't need to go to the floor too long. You can see that water's coming in here as well without any doubt. So since we need to confirm doubts, that's where I like to come in and try to give myself a assess if it's worth it and bubbly. So on this side it looks kind of all right. Let's go on the other side, the front side. So this one, as I was down here and showing you this a couple of seconds ago, I just have to touch this whole section. You can see it. This is all bubbly. So this is all swollen up. So this has had water coming in there, and I don't know how much that's going to be. Let me turn it around so you're going to see it better than I do. But what is it? So this is all gone anyway. Just touching at it, this whole floor is gone. So now you get a dilemma. So you're saying, all right, I got to change this slide out from the floor and I got to change this slide out from the dining area. Where do you stand? Let's go check on the other side. Like I was saying earlier when we pulled in here, imagine you're selling your rig and this is how you present it to the person. You're driving in the driveway of this facility, and the first thing you see is the seal. How long would it have taken for them to just put it here, put a tape, or at least fake that it's put together so it's ready to sell? That's my point. So you guys keep an eye on this. So I know the customer told us they put one battery in there. There's 2 boxes. There's only 1 battery. So I understand they're trying to get rid of it quickly. I didn't even have time to get in there, but just first glimpse. So you're looking at this. I'm already wondering about this because I see this. So when you see this goo all over the place, and like George was saying, a 4-year-old probably did this job, you think, oh my God, what is this going to be looking like? So that's what we ended up looking at first, and right away I've got the same thing on each end, and I didn't test this, so you're with me as I'm going here. This one I can feel that there's bubbling right here on the material, so I don't know if you can see it, but this is bubbling already. Well, why is it bubbling, you think? Well, this slide out is all open. What do I tell you all the time to check these? So if I go there, see, I can't get confirmation on this one. So let's say I'll say, okay, well, this one I can't confirm there's humidity in it. But don't you think I have enough from the other side? These are 2 floors, 2 slide out floors that needs to be changed. You sure you want to spend 30 grand on this and add another 10, 15,000? Let me know where you stand on this. Put your comments below. Thanks for chiming in, by the way. We appreciate going back and forth and see what you think. Now let's go see what we'll find, what this deal will bring. But it's not a good start. I think it's going to be a short day.
So remember, guys, we need you to give us a thumbs up. And if you like our channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to follow along on our journey. Now we're going to go do that dreaded call. We're going to call our customer, Skype with them, and we'll let you know what they say.
So we made the dreaded call and spoke with our customers, and after everything that we've told you and that we shared with them, they've decided they're not going to go forward with this. But here's a lesson for everyone to learn. First of all, when you go shopping for your RV, make sure that your deposit is refundable, not non-refundable, because you're going to really get stuck. Why would a dealership keep a deposit? You don't owe them a deposit if you choose not to go with an RV. So just be a lesson to you to make sure that you absolutely have a refundable deposit. So as you can see, it's really important too that you have an RV inspection. Our customers came here, they saw some things, but to their eyes, they didn't know what they were seeing. They weren't sure if this was an issue. These people came from overseas, they're from another country, they come onto the soil of the United States, and they're treated by a dealership with a non-refundable deposit. That's not fair. It's not fair to you either. You always want to make sure that you can get your deposit back.
Pit stop number 2 is a brand new RV. Many people think they don't need a new RV inspected by a third-party unbiased RV inspector. After watching this video today, let us know in the comments if you feel our customer made the right choice in hiring a third-party RV inspector. Remember, this has never been owned.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. We're about to inspect this Forest River FR3 30DS. Now stick around. We're going to update you at lunch and at the end of the day. Keep your fingers crossed that we find nothing.
End of morning recap. You know what that means. We're going to have lunch elsewhere than on the dealer's site. So here's the deal. We are not here to protect any deal or purchases. We're not here to confirm that, oh yeah, make everything work smooth with the seller. Dealers don't like us, and I understand. And they'll say that, well, you're there to blow up deals. I don't know about you, but if I'm going to spend $150,000 on something, it better be kind of sort of right. So if Forest River screwed up on their manufacturing plant and this hole is not square, that doesn't become me, the purchaser, my problem. And yes, we're there to protect your butt, not the dealer. I'm not here to be in bed with the dealer. I don't protect the dealer in any way, shape, or form. Like we've been asked at the Hershey show by somebody, some salesman, that we should actually bring him back to whoever he's working for, because that kind of pissed me off. He even offered us to, how do you say that? Soudoyer, to pay us off. So if you do something in exchange of money, meaning you get my back, I get your back, so we'll be good. This is exactly what this salesperson was doing. And I can't name his name, but I got his business card. So if ever some of you buy somewhere, ask. So here's his literal statement. Whatever you charge, let's say $1,200, I'll charge a customer $2,000. So remember this, when a salesperson sitting down with you, F&I, whoever offers you, hey, we got our own, don't worry, they'll take care of you, then his next statement to us is, us, meaning Lola and I are standing by each other. You take care of me, I take care of you. So let's just make sure that that deal goes smoothly. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to make enemies here, but I don't really care. I'm here to protect my people. You salespeople, if you're one of them that have to sneak stuff like this to get to your ends, sorry, some of us will protect our customer against people like you. And for all of you salespeople that are honest, and I know there's a lot out there, thank you for your services, by the way, for being good salespeople to help the people. But we're actually here for the people, not for the salesperson. And also another comment that he added was that I have an inspector. And, well, I said, who's that? And I kind of have an idea who it is, because we know some inspectors and we know how some of them work. So remember, there are a lot of people that you wouldn't want to work for you. That's why we emphasize on interviewing your inspectors.
Have you ever thought about a career where you can protect buyers and be your own boss?
Consider becoming an RV inspector.
We can train you from the ground up.
I'm a certified inspector and I thought I knew a lot. I've proven I know very little compared to the standard set by Blue Ox. There's a vast amount of experience and knowledge here in Blue Ox, but it's been an awesome experience, and I would strongly suggest if you want to be the best, this is the place to be.
We just completed the 1-week Blue Ox endorsement training.
And when we started on this journey, we said, what is Blue Ox going to do for us? I feel like it's going to catapult us. And you said,
it's like slingshot.
Slingshot. We absolutely have reached a new level and feel more confident and have a lot more knowledge. If you want to level up, this is the place to be.
The knowledge gained during this week will pay huge dividends for our small business as we move ahead with the Blue Ox endorsed team.
We want you to join us and become an inspector.
We were just like you, struggling to stay busy with RV inspections.
But everything changed when we completed the Blue Ox workshop.
We proved our worth and became trainers, sharing our expertise with new inspectors.
The Blue Ox RV Inspection Endorsed Workshop will give you independent training and purpose to elevate your business. Reach out to us today. Spaces are limited. www.blueoxrvinspection.com.
If your dealer is offering you somebody, which I try to tell to any dealer, do not promote us. I don't want my customer to know that I came from you in any way, shape, or form. I work for them. This don't look good. All of you are smart enough to figure what I'm saying, and that's where we're trying to stay. I'm working for the people. I'm not working for the dealership. And this is exactly what's going to happen here. Of our findings, I know what we found. And for me, it was just, I need to check with the customer to see how he feels about my findings. If he's okay with it. If $150,000, 120, 180, you say, well, you know, it's an RV, so I'm going to take it. But that's how they build them. Sorry, I'm dizzy here. If that's what you think and that's how you go about in life, it's time for you to wake up. If you need a wake-up call, I'll help you. I reached out to him and offered him, this is what I found. Let's walk around. Let's show this. He was having breakfast with his daughter. So this is the call we're having while he's having breakfast. We're FaceTiming. And he says, no, Pierre, this is exactly why we hired you. So he says, for me, it's a hard pass. And I am not going to invest this kind of money and already have to go to Indiana. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm picking this up from 3 hours away from here. I'm not going to go to Indiana. That's not my purpose. There's other models like this. Thank you for your services. So that's how it boils down to this morning. That's where we're at. So now I'm going to have Laurel walk us through what happened here. Let's check out with her.
Yes, this is not the way we like to give a summary, but since Pierre has now shared with you everything that he found with the slide out box, I'll share what I was finding inside because I was well into my way of doing my inspection. And the first thing is that I have these gouges in the top of the ceiling right here. There's 2 gouges and a dirt mark in the center, so you can see this gouge. So is it major? No, but it's just one of those little findings. And I also was doing all of my walls. The shower wall actually comes away from the actual wall itself. So once again, what happens? The water goes down there because it's missing sealant. So remember, when we talk about the CRL, this is one of those things when you find these gouges in your ceiling that maybe it's a monetary value you'd like to deduct from the price of the RV that you're purchasing, as opposed to having them fix it, because are they really going to fix it or are they going to make it worse? That's something to take into consideration. So then when Pierre was having his issue with the slide, he already told you, I went outside with him and I found that spider crack in the side of the side wall. He went inside and found that where the seat belt is attached to the side wall is kind of the same area where the spider crack is. So probably that's the culprit. We can't say necessarily that it was. So unfortunately, we did have to Skype with our customer, and it's always a sad time for us when we have to do that. It's never the fun part of our job, that's for sure. We do enjoy what we do, and we love saving one RVer at a time. And today, we know we helped our customer also. So remember, and do never forget,
Buddy, you're all about the destination. It's all about the journey. There, we did it.